All
Good
right.
morning.
Everybody can see me.
Yes, ma'am. Good
Yes.
morning.
Very good morning, Pradanya. Just a minute. We people are little not very smart at using. All right. I welcome you all for our another day of the book, The Secret. This book has transformed my life. It's more than 2 decades this book has served me. And this book is available to all of you. And you must have seen the movie Secret. You must have learned. But if I asked you, what are you looking for in your life? Can you write in the chat box? After that, I'll start the session. What are you looking in life? That's my question. You can raise your hand, you can ask, or you can write it. Whatever you are comfortable with, you can go with that. Good morning, Diana. Good morning, Radha. Have you guys written it? Thank you, Kanak Dwivedi. Looking forward to a fulfilling life.
Good morning, ma'am.
How does it look like? We should be clear about that. Fulfilling life is a very generic answer. When we ask to the universe, it should be very, very clear. Because universe is saying your wish is my command. So if you say fulfilling life, universe doesn't understand what that fulfilling means, right? Life is a fulfilling already, but we are not feeling it fulfilling. So what is that which is lacking and will make us feel we are fulfilled? Is that right? So what is one thing which is number one priority? Okay. So what are you struggling with? Then I'll have a different angle to know about you. All positivity and health, well, career opportunities, good relationship with family, relatives, and friends. So is that all not with you? Can you don't have it right now? So when we ask for too many things, then universe gets disturbed and doesn't really good, doesn't really understand what are you looking for. If we ask one by one, give that clarity, that's always better. To my life, healthy, happy, and wealthy every day. Okay. It's not number one priority. We are being very, very generic. I always, when you are planning to go, when you're planning to travel, there are so many options for you to look into, and you choose one, isn't it? You don't say, you give me the ticket for Canada, America, London, Delhi. So when we become very, very, um, when we become very specific, while asking to the universe, we have to be really very specific, right? So you guys don't have really the clarity what you're looking for. You don't travel, if you travel the world, you don't travel in one day all the places. You go one by one. And even if it is a buffet and you go to eat the food, you don't eat everything, do you? You pick and choose what you like the best. But when it comes to asking someone, we become very generic because we feel either embarrassed or we feel uncomfortable saying what we want. Neelam, we missed you for so many days. How are you?
फाइन मैम फाइन मैम सॉरी फॉर नॉट अटेंडिंग द सेशन पर शाम को मैं आपका देख लेती थी सारा
All right. How are you?
फाइन मैम
Maintaining your frequency?
यस मैम
Very good. So happy for you. I was missing you, but I said, let you come back comfortably. I should not push you, so I didn't ask you. All right. So none of you have the clarity what you want. Do you know that? None of you have the clarity what you want. That's why you're struggling. So my question to everyone was, what do you want? No one of you could give the universe the clarity. And clarity is the main thing. If you are able to say that clearly what you want, universe is always saying, your wish is my command.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I was
Okay?
late.
Yeah, no worries. No
Yeah,
worries.
I heard that. I want everything, ma'am. I want everything in my life. I want happiness. I want peace. I want luxury. I want to God to give me so much of strength and obviously some more power to do or create something good for who really needs, like for street dogs or for little girls, or I want to do something for my gurus. I want to do something for my
Mugdha,
temples. And
Mugdha, how do you eat an elephant?
yeah, that's a nice thing. But yeah, we can certainly do something for them. We
Eat
can't
an
feed or
elephant
do.
is a phrase. It's a book, I read that. How to eat an elephant. It is said that how to eat an elephant is by bit. Universe has given you a universe which is huge and you deserve to have it. But the
Yeah.
challenge is we don't have the clarity from where to begin. When we say we want everything, it's like buffet. You can't eat all, and then you at the end can't really know where to go. So you're stuck. So you should always have the clarity. Today is my day, what I'm going to accomplish each day. I have a plan last night that what I'm going to do today.
Ah.
I just do one by one and I've finished my task and I feel that my day is so fulfilling. But if we
Yeah,
have
I
no
think
plan,
usually I also do that before
yeah,
sleeping. I just plan my tomorrow, the whole day program.
excellent. Because you're fixed. You have to go
Yeah.
there,
I have to
there.
do this, I have to do this, I have to do this. And whatever is in my, like whatever I want to do is like a picture in my mind. अगर मुझे कल ये सब्जी खानी है तो वो कैसे होगी, कैसे दिखेगी और कैसे बनाई जाएगी, ये मेरे आंखों के सामने रात को होता है. So
So
accordingly I try कि मैं ऐसे ही
similarly,
होगी, ऐसे ही बनाऊं.
you plan your day.
Yeah.
Similarly, we have to plan our life.
Yeah.
Very good, you know that. So what we want is by 2024, I want this. By 2025, I want this. And then you can divide them into each month. So then it comes bit by bit. Then we are not confused. And at the end of the day, we have no confusion. We find, yeah, we decided this and here we are and we accomplished this. And what is left, we'll put it to the next month so that the rest of the things we accomplish next month. Because there are too many distractions already in our life. We can't even concentrate on our healing. We can't even concentrate. We're healing, listening to the audio of meditation. And on the other end, our mind is going towards the other next step. Agle bari mein ye karna hai. So we are not where we should be. We are just wandering here and there, which is why we are stuck. So whatever we do, we give it wholeheartedly, our time, our give it a time, money, focus, and space is for sure. Now you are giving time, money, focus, and space ever since you've joined, you step by step moving ahead in each area of life, right?
Yeah.
And maybe you were struggling in health and now you're even overcoming with your health challenges and you're very, very comfortable. Give me a moment. I think there's little less of the light. Just give me a moment. All right. Everybody can hear me and see me better? Yeah. All right.
Ma'am,
So,
ma'am,
yes,
today's
please.
my birthday. So please wish for me.
Oh, all right. Let's everyone open a camera and wish Mugdha her
Happy birthday. Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Mugdha.
Happy birthday to
God bless
you.
you.
birthday,
Love you, love
Mukta.
you, love you, love you, love you,
Happy
love you.
birthday.
Thank
We'll
you,
do it
Diana. Thank you
together.
very much.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Everyone
Thank you,
put your
thank you,
hands
thank you.
together. Everyone put your hands together and repeat after me. Congratulations, Mugdha.
Congratulations,
Congratulations, Mukta.
It's your birthday.
It's your
It's your
birthday.
birthday.
Let's celebrate your life
Let's
Let's
celebrate
celebrate
your
your
life.
life.
while blessing you
While blessing you.
You.
that you live your life
You
That
live
you
your
live
life
your life
in the best of health,
in the best of
in
health,
health,
wealth, wisdom,
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 love,
hugs,
and fulfill all your dreams you deserve.
fulfill all your dreams you deserve.
You are an amazing soul
You are
You are
amazing
the
soul.
amazing
and you
soul.
are magnet to huge prosperity.
You magnet to huge prosperity.
God bless you and we love you
Yes.
and
Bless
live
you
your
and we love you.
to the full.
To full.
That's it. Tathastu.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And thank you to all sadhaks. Thank you so much. Love you.
Love you. Love you.
As Jaya did us, to write letters to our parents, and we did an amazing result with my father. So yesterday I had enough time. So yesterday I wrote a letter to my mom. Today I'm going to give her.
Wonderful, wonderful,
Yeah,
wonderful.
and with the time, the span when I was writing, and after that I was a little bit sad because of all the things happened. But I was really very happy and it came out. Like, there was no complaint. In my writing, there was no complaint. There was a divine plan. I think it was. There was no complaint. There was just a small daughter writing a letter to her mom. That's not and simple, nothing else. But it's
Awesome.
really gave me that peace, and there was tears in my eyes. And but at the same time, I was so happy, a little bit sad, little bit upset, and all the mixture emotions were there. But I really liked that, and that really gave me that peace. Thank you so much, ma'am, to you and Jaya. Thank you so
Love you.
much.
Love you so much. God bless you.
Thanks.
All right. Let's begin now with the prayer. Every day when you come, we start our day with a prayer. Everyone sit straight, close your eyes, join your hands, and repeat after me. A daily prayer for divine blessings. Beloved Divine Father, Mother, let your divine light fill my mind with wisdom and discernment. Let your divine love fill my heart. With sweetness, warmness, and compassion for all. Let your divine power fill me with inner strength to do what is right, and to refrain from wholesome actions and behaviors. Beloved Divine Mother, gaze upon me, your beloved child, with mercy, love, kindness, and abundance. For thou art all compassionate. Thank you for your protection, and thank you for your love. And now a forgiveness prayer. Remember anyone who's troubling you a lot. Remember that person's name and close your eyes and look into the eyes of that person and say, Atma Namaste. I, the soul, salute the divinity in you. We are all children of Supreme God. We all make mistakes. We are all evolving. I forgive you and seek for your forgiveness at all levels. Go in peace. May you be blessed with good health, happiness, prosperity, and spirituality. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. And rub your hands. Put this energy wherever you feel like. And slowly open your eyes. Everyone remember, yesterday we left the chapter at very important point. Anybody remembers that? Anyone remembers that? What was the last line where we left? We are into a don't want epidemic. All the time. We are telling people, I don't want this. We are telling ourselves, I don't want this. And what we really want, we are not telling at all. We don't even know what we want. If we want so many things, we are unable to choose what we want. Did you see I asked the question, what do you want? None of you could give me clarity, what do you want? What do you want? What do I want? If you ask me, I have one single answer. I want health. Sote, jagte, utte, bette, every time, there is only one focus in front of me. Because in all these years, whatever I have lost, I have gone back, I have gained back. I'm working on my health now. As you know, I'm much improved than before, but I'll be working non-stop. So it's very clear to me that I want my health back. So you also need to know what's number one priority so that you can ask what you want and universe is ready to give it to you. Now let's start the chapter. We are on page 15. It's from Bob Proctor. The law of attraction is always working whether you believe it or understand it or not. So the sad thing is, अगर हम इधर उधर की बातें करते रहेंगे, फालतू के questions पूछते रहेंगे, which are negative questions, they have only negative answers. So it is working, it will keep on working for those who believe in it. The law of attraction is the law of creation. Quantum physicists tell us that the entire universe emerged through thoughts. You create your life through your thoughts and the law of attraction. And every single person does the same. It doesn't just work if you know about it. It has always been working in your life and every other person's life throughout history. When you become aware of this great law, then you become aware of how incredibly powerful you are to be able to think your life into existence. So if you don't have a clear thought, what do we want? That's how we are struggling. So Lisa Nicholas, she says it's working as much as you are thinking. Anytime your thoughts are flowing, the law of attraction is working. Is there any time when you're not thinking? Anyone? Is there any moment? Is there any breath you're not thinking? So she says it's working as much as you are thinking. Anytime your thoughts are flowing, the law of attraction is working. When you're thinking about the past, the law of attraction is working. When you're thinking about the present or the future, the law of attraction is working constantly. It's an ongoing process. You don't press pause. You don't press stop. It is forever in action as your thoughts are. So if you have a thought, law of attraction doesn't work. If your thoughts are working, it is working in the past, it is working in the present, and it's working in the future because your thoughts are always about present, past, and future. So whether we realize it or not, we are thinking most of the time. If you're speaking or listening to someone, you are thinking. If you're reading the newspaper or watching television, you are thinking. When you recall memories from your past, you are thinking. When you are considering something in your future, you are thinking. And when you are driving, you're thinking. When you're getting ready in the morning, you're thinking. For many of us, the only time we are not thinking is when we are asleep. However, the forces of attraction are still operating on our last thoughts as we fall asleep. Make your last thoughts before going to sleep good thoughts. Remember in yesterday's evening class, what did I make you to promise? Anyone remembers? My life is perfect the way it is right now. If every night before sleeping you say that, even if it is the last day of my life is perfect the way it is right now. Ever since our coach has guided us to say so, we say it every night. And we sleep completely with a fulfilling thought. So Michael Bernard Beckwith says, creation is always happening every time an individual has a thought or a prolonged chronic way of thinking, they are in the creation process. Something is going to manifest out of those thoughts. So remember, whatever you are thinking, if you're thinking, I don't want, you will attract that. If you're thinking, I want, you will attract that. But the difference is when you will think, I don't want thoughts, you will create all that you don't want. But if you're thinking, I want that thoughts, you will manifest them. What you're thinking now is creating your future life. You create your life with your thoughts because you're always thinking, you're always creating. What you think about the most or focus on the most is what will appear as your life. Like all the laws of the nature, there is utter perfection in this law. You create your life. Whatever you sow, you reap. Your thoughts are seeds, and the harvest you reap will depend on the seed you plant. If you're complaining, the law of attraction will powerfully bring into your life more situations for you to complain about. Are you listening to me? Who's listening to me? So, if you're complaining, the law of attraction will powerfully bring into your life more situations for you to complain about. Thank you, Kanak, sorry. If you're listening to someone else complain, thank you so much, Aruna. If you are listening to someone else's complaint and focusing on that, sympathizing with them, agreeing with them, in that moment, you are attracting more situations to yourself to complain about. और कुछ चाहिए? अपना तो कंप्लेन करना नहीं है, और अगर किसी का भी कंप्लेन सुन रहे हो, you are bringing that into your life. So whenever somebody is on and on about their pains and miseries, you keep saying cancel, 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 so that you don't attract that in your life. You promise you'll do that? Because people are non-stop complaining. You don't have to be sympathizing to them. Complaining is a nature. People who want to complain, they'll complain the weather, they'll complain the person, they'll complain the food, they'll complain the water, they'll complain the air, they'll complain they will keep on complaining. We are not ordinary person. Now we know that if somebody is complaining, we don't even have to sympathize them. Okay? So, if you are listening to someone else's complaint and focusing on that, sympathizing with them, agreeing with them in that moment, you are attracting more situations to yourself to complain about. So, be very careful. The law is simply reflecting and giving back to you exactly what you are focusing on with your thoughts. With this powerful knowledge, you can completely change your circumstance and event in your entire life by changing the way you think. Bill Harris says, I had a student named Robert who was taking an online course I have, part of which entails email access to me. Robert was gay. He outlined all of the grim realities of his life in his emails to me. In his job, his co-workers ganged up on him. It was constantly stressful because of how nasty they were with him. When he walked down the street, he was accosted by homophobic people who wanted to abuse him in some way. He wanted to become a stand-up comedian, and when he did a stand-up comedy job, everybody heckled him about being a gay. His whole life was one of unhappiness and misery, and it all focused around being attacked because he was a gay. I began to teach him that he was focusing on what he did not want. I directed him back to his email that he sent me and said, read it again. Look at all the things you don't want they are telling me about. I can tell you that you're very passionate about this, and when you focus on something with a lot of passion, it makes it happen even faster. Can you believe it? Have you understood? If somebody wants any repetition, can raise the hand. He's saying, he sent him the message back. He mailed him the mail back and he said, read it again. Look at all the things you don't want that you are telling me about. I can tell you, you're very passionate about this. And when you focus on something with a lot of passion, it makes it happen even faster. If we are telling somebody our painful story and we are telling it very passionately, we are bringing it back to us very powerfully. So make sure that you think right and you speak right. Then he started taking this thing about focusing on what you want to heart. And he began really trying it. What happened within the next 6 to 8 weeks was an absolute miracle. All the people in his office who had been harassing him either transferred to another department, quit working at the company, or started completely leaving him alone. He began to love his job. When he walked down the street, nobody harassed him anymore. They just were not there. When he did his stand-up comedy routines, he started getting standing ovations and nobody was heckling him. तो ये कैसे हो गया? वही बंदा जो इतना कंप्लेन कर रहा था, suddenly उसमें ये changes कैसे आए? Because नेगेटिव के लिए उसने अपना पैशन डिसॉल्व कर दिया. जैसे ही नेगेटिव के लिए अपना पैशन डिसॉल्व किया, तो देयर वाज अ रूम, देयर वाज अ प्लेस. उसने जो चाहता था उसके बारे में पैशनेटली सोचना शुरू किया. एंड सोचते सोचते he started getting standing ovations. His whole life changed because he changed from focusing on what he did not want, what he was afraid of, what he wanted to avoid, to focusing on what he did want. So what is stopping us? Are we trying that? If we are trying that, we are not counting miracles in our life. We are struggling because we are not focusing our thoughts on miracles. Is anybody remember we had a miracle jar? When you stopped sharing your miracles, thank you, Pallavi. You were not there, so people were not sharing, and so I stopped asking. I said, okay, you guys are not going to listen to me, you're not going to listen to the universe call, then why do I ask you about your miracles? You don't want it, I don't want you to create it. That's okay with me. So Robert's life changed because he changed his thoughts. He emitted a different frequency out into the universe. The universe must deliver the pictures of the new frequency, no matter how impossible the situation might seem. Robert's new thoughts became his new frequency, and the pictures of his entire life changed. Your life is in your hands, no matter where you are now. No matter what has happened in your life, you can begin consciously. You can begin to consciously choose your thoughts and you can change your life. There is no such thing as a hopeless situation. Every single circumstance of your life can change. The next chapter is the power of your mind. Michael Bernard Beckwith. You attract to you the predominant thoughts that you are holding in your awareness, whether those thoughts are conscious or unconscious. That's the rub. Whether you have been aware of the thoughts in the past or not, now you're becoming aware. Right now, the knowledge of the secret. You are waking up from a deep sleep and becoming aware. Aware of the knowledge, aware of the law, aware of the power you have through your thought. Dr. John D. Martini. We learn
Ma'am,
directly. Yes, please.
which book you are reading, ma'am? The Great Secret?
No, The Secret. Only Secret, not even, yeah, The Secret.
So this is the third one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So, thank you so much. So good luck to me because I have a coach. He arranged Dr. D. Martini live session with us. You go and research who Dr. D. Martini is. Dr. D. Martini gave us 2 days live session from 8 to 10, and he told us not to sit while learning, not to sit, not to eat food. He said that I'm going to give you such tough learnings, such important learnings of your life. If you eat more, you will sleep and you will lose the part. He charges 3 lakh rupees for 2 days. And the course name,
What is the name? What is the name of the trainer?
Dr. D. Martini. He was in the picture Secret with Rhonda.
Okay.
So Dr.
Does he
D.
done?
Martini gave us the lesson of the breakthrough. The breakthrough was, I learned, the breakthrough taught me that in universe, everything is balanced. Let's say you lose a person. Let's say, for example, if you lose a person, you feel very low, but universe is always giving you first something which is much bigger than you lose.
How is it possible?
That's what you have to understand. That's what his experience is. No worries, Kanak, no worries. So it's not possible because you don't know about it. All right. One day we might learn from Dr. D. Martini. In a way, I want to say is that I have got the 13 questions of Dr. D. Martini. If I practice with you, you will understand what do I mean. So he talks about value. Okay, as somebody was telling yesterday here that I can't do that. That's very important for me. No, that's Mukesh Gupta. That's important for me, and I'm unable to do that. When we don't value a thing, we don't put our time and effort in that. But when we value, we put all our time into that. So, Dr. D. Martini, let's get back to the book. Dr. John D. Martini, he says, if you look very carefully when it comes to the secret and the power of our mind and the power of our intention in our daily lives, it's all around us. All we have to do is open our eyes and look. Dr. D. Martini does not live in a home. So you will wonder, where does he live? He lives in a ship. He travels from one place to another. All his courses, everything, he's written, I think, 4,000 books. He travels from one place to another, and from there only he'll keep teaching you, he'll keep reading, making you to learn courses, everything he does in the ship. Whenever you will see his video, you can watch any of his video, you will see the picture is he's in the ship. When he taught us also, he was in a ship. So Dr. D. Martini, he says, if you look very carefully when it comes to the secret and the power of a mind and the power of our intention in our daily lives, it's all around us. All we have to do is open our eyes and look. Lisa Nicholas. You can see the law of attraction everywhere. You draw everything to yourself. The people, the job, the circumstances, the health, the wealth, the debt, the joy, the car that you drive, the community that you are in. And you have drawn them all to you like a magnet. What you think about, you bring about. Your life, your whole life is a manifestation of the thoughts that go on in your head. How could we meet each other? Because you were looking for some solution in life, you were struggling, you were finding
Feeling, sir.
solution. And the people who are continuously doing, they have got the solution also. Every day we are getting solutions. This is how it works. This is a universe of inclusions, not exclusions. Nothing is excluded from the law of attraction. Your life is a mirror of the dominant thoughts you think. All living things on this planet operate through the law of attraction. The difference with humans is that they have a mind that can discern. हमारा मन मानने को तैयार नहीं है. They can use their free will to choose their thoughts. They have the power to intentionally think and create the entire life with their mind. But are we creating that? If we are not learning that law of attraction works on our thoughts, then we are constantly thinking the thoughts of what we don't want. And when we keep on thinking the thoughts of what we don't want, we keep attracting it in our life. The moment we start thinking the thoughts of what we want and we have the clarity, we start attracting it to our life, because universe says, your wish is my command. So Dr. Fred Alan Wolf says, I'm not talking to you from the point of view of wishful thinking or imaginary craziness. I'm talking to you from a deeper, basic understanding. Quantum physics really begins to point to this discovery. It says that you cannot have a universe without mind entering into it. Sure, Godli. And that the mind is actually shaping the very thing that is being perceived. If you think about the analogy of being the most powerful transmission tower in the universe, you will see the perfect correlation with Dr. Wolf's words. Your mind thinks thoughts, and the pictures are broadcast back as your life experience. You not only create your life with your thoughts, but your thoughts add powerfully to the creation of the world. If you thought that you were insignificant and had no power to this, and you have no power in this world, think again. Your mind is actually shaping the world around you. The amazing work and discoveries of the quantum physics over the last 80 years has brought us to a greater understanding of the unfathomable power of the human mind to create. Their work parallels the words of the world's great minds, including Carnegie, Emerson, Shakespeare, Bacon, Krishna, and Buddha. Bob Proctor says, if you don't understand the law, that does not mean you should reject it. You may not understand electricity, and yet you enjoy the benefits of it, isn't it? I don't know how it works, but I do know this. You can cook a man's dinner with electricity, and you can also cook the man with that electricity. Very powerful line. Michael Bernard Beckwith says, oftentimes when people begin to understand the great secret, they become frightened of all the negative thoughts that they have. They need to be aware that it has been scientifically proven that an affirmative thought is hundreds of times more powerful than a negative thought. That eliminates a degree of worry right there. It really it really does take many negative thoughts and persistent negative thinking to bring something negative into your life. However, if you persist in thinking negative thoughts over a period of time, they will appear in your life. And if you worry about having negative thoughts, you will attract more worrying about your negative thoughts and multiply them at the same time. Decide right now that you are going to think only good thoughts. At the same time, proclaim to the universe that all your good thoughts are powerful and that any negative thoughts are weak. So Lisa Nicholas says, thank God that there's a time delay, that all of your thoughts don't come true instantly. We would be in trouble if they did. The element of time delay saves us, serves you. It allows you to reassess, to think about what you want, and to make a new choice. All of your power to create your life is available right now, because right now is when you're thinking. If you have had some thoughts that will not be beneficial when they manifest, right now you can change your thinking. You can erase your previous thoughts by replacing them with good thoughts. Time serves you because you can think new thoughts and emit a new frequency right now. Dr. Joe Vitale. You want to become aware of your thoughts and choose your thoughts carefully, and you want to have fun with this because you are the masterpiece of your own life. You are the Michelangelo of your own life. The David you are sculpting is you. One way to master your mind is to learn to quiet your mind. Without exception, every teacher in this book uses meditation as a daily practice. It was until I discovered the secret that I realized how powerful meditation can be. Meditation quiets your mind, helps you control your thoughts, and revitalizes your body. The great news is that you don't have to set aside hours to meditate. Just 3 to 10 minutes a day to begin with can be incredibly powerful for gaining control over your thoughts. To become aware of your thoughts, you can also set the intention. I am the master of my thoughts. Say it often. Meditate on it. And as you hold to this intention, by the law of attraction, you must become that. To become aware of your thoughts, you can also set the intention. I am the master of my thoughts. Say it often. Meditate on it. And as you hold on to this intention, by the law of attraction, you must become that. You're now receiving the knowledge that will enable you to create the most magnificent version of you. The possibility of that version of you already exists on the frequency of the most magnificent version of you. Decide what you want to be, do, and have. Think the thoughts of it. Emit the frequency, and your vision will become your life. So what are we waiting for? So that's chapter 1 we have finished. Let's look into the summary before we end the session. The great secret of life is the law of attraction. The law of attraction says like attracts alike. हम एक जैसे लोग यहाँ इकट्ठे हैं ना? This is because of the power of law of attraction. हम एक जैसे लोग, like attracts alike. So when you think a thought, you are also attracting like thoughts to you. Thoughts are magnetic, and thoughts have a frequency. As you think thoughts, they are sent out into the universe, and they magnetically attract all like things that are on that same frequency. Everything sent out returns to the source. And who is the source? Anybody knows? Yes, you are the source. You are like a human transmission. You're like a human transmission tower, transmitting a frequency with your thoughts. If you want to change anything in your life, change the frequency by changing your thoughts. Your current thoughts are creating your future life. What you think about the most or focus on the most will appear as your life. Your thoughts become things. Is it Friday today? Yes. So we will not be meeting on Saturday and Sunday. But Sunday we have got maybe 2 sessions, one in the morning, 11:11, and one in the evening, 5:55, on law of attraction to understand how it is going to work. Because here I'm reading, but to practically have this knowledge and make you to implement, we are holding 5:55 sessions, which is 5:55 manifestation that starts on Monday. And Monday, I come and give you your affirmation to write in the journal of 5:55. Anybody remembers that journal?
Yes.
The journal looks so it has got yellow pages, and we write it on. Yes, anybody can repeat. The moment you're out of the track, you will stop the manifestation. The manifestation will not happen. Because we always need a coach to handhold us and take us to the next level. Otherwise, our struggles keep on going. Is there any person who can master this law themselves and create miracles? Is there any person? So what are we waiting for? My life is all about bringing miracles in your life. And people who are following me daily, who are meeting me every day. I was not doing these sessions on Saturday and Sunday, but now every Saturday I come to teach. But this Saturday we have a special program at 5:55 on chakra healing, where Jaya is going to come as a health coach to teach you about how our chakras stop our growth in health, growth in wealth, because everything needs to be aligned. There are people already who are in chakra healings, they are getting marvelous results. So Saturday, Sunday, I give you practical experience and handhold you to bring in miracles in your life. So people who are making use of these sessions, they are creating miracles. Is there anyone who has created miracle not being with me themselves? I want you to listen to those miracles. मुग्धा, हम इकट्ठे तो करते ही हैं. I'm talking about those people जो नहीं सीख रहे और वो miracle create कर रहे हैं. Aman, have you locked the chat? I have given you permission, but you can't open that. I'm sorry, Mugdha. Let me check if I can do something.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Jyoti.
Ma'am, I wanted to tell you about the miracle which happened yesterday.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I had mentioned it in the chat also, but I want to tell you personally also.
Sure.
Things were so different and everything was so much at peace and quiet at the other end. So I was also at peace and it was a real miracle. Just after the prayers and your blessings, and everything happened so miraculously.
So this is, you're talking about the painful day when you other day shared the story of you and your sister-in-law?
Yes, the curses and the bad words and the bad language which she kept on talking and telling me to leave and all that. Yesterday she was totally quiet. And I was just so surprised. I mean, I expected some miracle, but so soon, like the moment I got up and I went out, there was nothing and it was quiet. The whole day was so peaceful.
So
And
what you did, because people want to know what you applied as because when you came, the relation was very abusive and very bad. So what you applied as a technique, what you
What you
learned,
told me, what you told me, and the prayer you did for us all, and that prayer really worked. And the miracle was that I could just, I mean, I didn't know what to do, and I wrote on the chat also because I wanted to call you immediately also. But then I said, let me just go through it, enjoy the peace, you know. Um, and I wanted to, ऐसे लग रहा था कि बस जादू हो गया.
wow. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm always looking for this. You know why? I know it creates miracle, but me saying and you sharing miracles make a lot of difference. When you share, people believe in you because we all are at level. Like I am a teacher, I have to say miracles होते हैं. But जब आप miracle share करते हो ना, वो लोगों को inspire करता है. आपको पता है YouTube से मेरे पास कितने लोग बेचारे help के लिए आते हैं because they are struggling. But if you don't share miracles, मेरे पढ़ाने का मकसद incomplete है. मैं बताऊं मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ is not worth it. But when you come and share your problem, I give you the solution, which is universe giving you. And when people listen to that, it changes their life. And what's the mission of my life? Changing one person's life. And I'm so grateful to you for sharing your miracle. That makes sense and that makes a lot of value to me. I'm so grateful to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and love you so much.
Thank you so much. Yes. Right. Yes, Godli, you will have to open the camera.
So, just as the chat.
Your voice, can you be little loud, please? Again, तुम्हारा network चला गया है, Godli.
You were saying about the thoughts. So what happened last week? I was remembering a friend of mine.
Can you
who
be
mentioned
little loud?
universe like
Can
that,
you
but
be?
I don't know how to do it.
Can you
This
be?
morning, just now,
Hold on.
then
Can
I
you?
need to turn on.
Can you be loud and slow so that people can listen to you?
So I just set a very clear intention to universe that I want to get in touch with Teresa. She's there in Gurgaon, but so help me. So it was last, and I was really remembering her. This morning, just now, she texted me by saying that, hey, how are you? And just 30 seconds back, you told us like thoughts have power. So it can get manifest within 24 hours, but within 1 week, Teresa just texted me by saying, hey, go to be, how are you? And I was just doing your journal. I have goosebumps. So the first thing I said, universe, thank you for the miracle. So it's just like a warning to me that
Be careful in your thinking, because if you can manifest positive
even if
thoughts,
I can't see anything,
you're lagging. You're lagging network.
my
Godli? Hello,
open
Godli.
eyes, but things are getting manifested. So be very careful with my thoughts.
Exactly.
Yeah, be careful with. Yeah, can you see?
Yes, yes, you're right. If you are able to manifest good thoughts and create miracles, you are equally magnificent to create negative thoughts as well. So be very careful thinking on your thoughts and always keep thinking on the thoughts, what you want, not on what you don't want. Thank you for sharing, Godli. More power to you. I'm so proud of you. Every day you're creating miracles and you're becoming happier and happier. That is the purpose of my life. Thank you for sharing. All right. So one last time, people who are looking for entering to these manifestation life, they can join Sunday session. Be aware in the group. I'm not inviting too many people because we have only capacity of 100 people. So we have got new people coming every day, about 40, 50 people coming in our network every day. So to restrict, people who will only register will get the link. So if you're looking for link to join that session on Sunday, Saturday, please message me so that I can give you the link separately. And I want only those people who are interested to create miracles, right? Who are really wanting a life full of miracles will be invited. Is that okay? Anything you want to say before I end the session? It's already 8:32. And anybody wants any help regarding that? My number is 93122469095. Yes, Godli is always creating miracles with us. All right, I think so. We are all done for today. And let's close our session with an affirmation. What affirmation do you want?
For healing body ache, ma'am.
Who is having that?
Jyoti.
Jyoti. Jyoti, you're holding too many things in your life. Whatever you're holding is
2 minutes.
giving you painful life, right? So your thoughts you're holding are paining you. Which you may not be aware, but while you're thinking, be aware and check on them. What is the opposite of pain?
Pain-free?
No.
Normal?
Comfortable?
Happiness, madam.
Peace, madam, peace.
Comfortable. Because her body is paining, she's uncomfortable because peace cannot be attached to the pain. It's okay, pain and peace are having meaningful opposite word, but you go to the synonymous or the anonymous is what you want, find that word and say it 300 times. Because if you'll say my pains are vanished, universe doesn't know it. It will not remove the pains. The word pain has to be demolished.
Even Ho'oponopono will not help?
Everything will help. Everything will help. But depends on if you can do it, you do that. Otherwise, I do one-on-one healing as well.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
God bless you. Find the word. Message me if you're uncomfortable. I'll give you the affirmation. Okay, then. I'm not getting the right word to give it to you. That's why I have stopped myself. I'm thinking on it. What could be the right word, but I need to work on it. I have vanished my pains. And whenever they come, like let's say my legs used to pain, I'll put my hand there and I'll say, I'm sorry. Whatever the mistake I've done to create this pain, please forgive me. Thank you. I love you for teaching me my lesson. And I let you go now. All right. With that, we come to an end of the session. Love you all. God bless you. Yes, we were talking about the affirmation. My life is perfect the way it is right now. Is that okay? My life is perfect the way it is right now. With that, we conclude and love you all. God bless you all. Let's see you again in these 2 days and create more miracles.
Yes.
Thank you.